faking. Pay your rent with cash apps and wanna drive a new Mercedes. The Kelly family not making money off all the things they going through. This Chi-Town finance and hoes I see through you. I talk about things that affect my community, like sticks niggas that's in the hood that run with 12, no unity. I keep it real for the streets that protects you and me. Hit the link, click the like, don't forget to subscribe to me. I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I said I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I'm like a mob when this water see the shoes in the lake. I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I said I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I'm like a mob when this water see the shoes in the lake. See, a lot of y'all came here to cash in on the check. No, I came here because I care about my brothers. I came here for my black men to help them, to do whatever I can to bring a voice to my community. They ain't ready for you. Better get ready for you. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you. Better get ready for you. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you. Better get ready for you. Hey, lady, I sent you the, okay, let me try to put it in the chat then. How do I do that? Darn it. Lady, look in your phone. I sent you the link. I text you the link. Because I don't even know how to put it in the chat, girl. Let me see. Post comment. Okay, I got it. Wait a minute. Nope, I gotta go back and get it. Hold on 1 second, lady. Look in your phone, but I'm gonna still figure out how to put it up on here, though. See, how can I do? Here you go. Invite guest. Copy. And then chat. Oh, okay. Darn it. It won't let me post it. I don't know why. I copied it. Let me do it again. Girl, I done knocked myself out. Oh, okay. I see you now, lady. Okay. Add to stream.
Hey.
You in here like, hey, all right, we got it. Okay, so like the title stand, like the title states, we stand with Michael Irvin, former Dallas Cowboys wide receiver. Okay, so I'm gonna give like a very briefing on it, and then me and Lady T gonna speak on it. Okay, so former Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Michael Irvin claims he did nothing wrong as he faces accusations of misconduct by an Arizona hotel employee from an incident during Super Bowl week. Irvin has filed a $100 million lawsuit against the woman and Marriott Hotel. Marriott has refused to release the video.
There is two eyewitnesses, not only eyewitnesses, but have some video footage as well on their phones. The allegations is nonsense. Michael needs to immediately get back to work. The Renaissance owes Mr. Michael Irvin an apology. Mr. Irvin says he is sickened by this. He spoke on slavery days when black men were accused by white women or lied on black on when black men were lied on black oh my god when black men were lied on by white women, they would tie their ankles together and drag them through the mud until they drag them to the tree they were going to hang them on. Mr. Irvin says it blows his mind that he does not even know what he is defending. Um, One of the eyewitnesses by the name of Phil got on the Zoom because there was a press conference done, and I shared it into my community chat if you all would like to watch it. But Mr. Phil said he is not an NFL fan, and he claimed that he didn't see anything inappropriate between Mr. Irvin and the young lady who put the accusations against Mr. Irvin. The second guy got on the Zoom and say, well, he is an NFL fan, and he knew who Mr. Irvin was when he spotted him, at the hotel bar. He said he tried to purchase a drink for him. Mr. Irvin thanked him and told him no thank you because he couldn't drink. He had to be up by 8 o'clock in the morning. And the guy asked for a picture with Mr. Irvin. Mr. Irvin was like, sure, I just don't want to take a picture in a bar. So they went outside and took a picture and they talked a little bit. They came back inside. The lady came from behind the bar. He said that Mr. Irvin was very respectful to her. And then he left and Mr. Irvin went up to his room. So when they closed out the press conference, Mr. Irvin got emotional at the end and said that if Phil and that other guy was not there, if he had no eyewitnesses, no one would want to hear anything he has to say. So just a prime example of how our black men are being treated nowadays. We've resorted back to slavery days, in my opinion. So me and Lady gonna just speak on this a little bit, and that'll be what it is. Okay, Lady, you want to say something? Your phone on mute. I mean, your mic is on mute, Lady. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, hello everyone, whoever's in the chat. I can't see it right now, but just speaking when I read that story, it really goes to show you that some so-called women are doing what they feel works in order to get a bag, meaning not going to a facility working and just working, and it may not be enough money that they're making, but they are attacking our black men. And as I
Oh, what happened to Lady? She got knocked off, or she knocked herself out, or something. We'll give her a few minutes to come back. But yeah, I see what Lady's saying. Look at her profession. She works in the hotel, in the bar area of the hotel. Not trying to down what she do for a living, but we know she's not making a whole lot of money. You know, um, and instead of her bettering herself to better her career, she want to eat off the back of Mr. Michael Irvin. I don't know what's wrong with these women. Um, I don't get it, but in my opinion, y'all going too far and y'all doing it too much because it's looking so obvious now. It's not even. It's not. Oh, here she goes. She's back. Okay, lady.
hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry about that. I got kicked off. But as I was saying, like when I listened to that interview, the guy Phil, I do believe, he stated that this woman came from around her desk to meet them as they were coming back into the lobby of the hotel, and they were out of the view, like there was like a pole or something, so you couldn't really see them at that point. But I think it was Phil that stated that, she spoke to Mr. Irvin. He spoke back, being a gentleman, shook her hand. They chuckled about whatever they was talking about. And he said he was looking at his phone, and then he looked back over at them, and they kind of laughed and talked. And then Mr. Irvin went his way and he went his way, and the next thing you know, Mr. Irvin is getting waking up in the middle of his sleep by the hotel security stating that he needed to leave the premises because there was an allegation that was accusation, allegation, whatever, placed upon him by this woman, so-called woman, that was at the front desk. And he kept asking, like, what allegations? What? Because he knew he hadn't done anything. And all it was speaking to someone. He didn't even know that it was the lady at the front desk that was making the accusations. So that
Right. And
kind of,
they can't say he had been drinking and possibly don't remember it because he wouldn't even take no drink. He wouldn't drink.
exactly. The two gentlemen offered to pay for him a drink, and he told them no because he had to do the I guess the broadcasting for ESPN at eight
Right.
o'clock the following morning. But he said, if you guys
Mhm.
want a picture, we can go outside, because he didn't want to take a picture at the bar because it wouldn't look good, you know.
Right.
So
So right there, that lets you know that this man don't want no problems. He don't even
right,
want to take a picture in the bar because it's a bad look. So why is he?
right.
Why would he be in that same bar doing inappropriate things to this female? It makes no sense.
And I don't
And it,
blame him, and I stand behind him. I don't mean to cut you off, but I stand behind him 100%, 1,000% for filing that lawsuit against the Renaissance, Marriott, and also this person, because
right.
this needs to stop. If men don't start standing up, and as well as a woman can go and cry to the
This the
authorities,
new come up for women, girl. This is the new come up for women.
and it's
And
ridiculous.
excuse my language. No, I ain't gonna curse. I was gonna say BOTCHES. I ain't gonna say the I word. This is the instead of going to college and getting a degree and going to work um, and make enough money to support you and your family, the new come up for them is let's lie on celebrities. Let's live off
And
their
it's
backs.
always in the majority of the on it's black celebrities.
Hey to the three bush people. We got three people in the bushes, lady.
Oh, welcome. We
Hello to
welcome.
you all. You're welcome to the channel, to the chat. Long as you're respectful, and we don't tolerate disrespect, you will not only be timed out, you will be blocked. Ain't no timing out. I don't do that. I'm just blocking you. So come
That's
on
for
in and be respectful.
right. But back to it just really breaks my heart, because he said he was being accused of something. He don't even know what he being accused of. Now that's crazy. It's crazy. Like,
Right.
when is this gonna stop? And
Uh-huh.
I agree 1,000% that they need to start charging these liars for making false accusations,
They're gonna
allegations.
have to, lady. They're gonna have to.
They
Yeah,
have
they're
to.
gonna have to. It's getting too bad now. They're gonna have to start putting charges on these people for lying. That's the only thing that's gonna slow it down because they done got real bad with it now.
It's really ridiculous. And then this man is a legend. Like, come on now, come on. And
Right,
and, and I
lady.
mean,
You know mine.
who go-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was like, who's gonna wait till they get that far in their career? And he didn't do anything. That's the thing. All he did was shook her hand. They laughed, they talked, and that was it. Less than 5 minutes, And he went on to
Right.
his room, and the two gentlemen said that.
Mm, mm,
So
mm.
they said that was the reason why they called in when they seen the news report. And like Mr. Irvin said, if it had not been for those two male witnesses that seen the whole entire situation, which was only about 5 or 6 minutes, wouldn't nobody believe them?
Right. And then why they refuse to release the tape?
Because the tape don't show nothing but him doing exactly what those two witnesses said.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
they're in violation. Not only did they not want to give the tape to his attorney, but they're in violation. The judge put it in the paper that they're in violation because they didn't turn that videotape over to Mr. Irvin's attorney.
Right. It broke my heart to see Mr. Irvin crying at the end. And I understand why. It was tears of joy because he was just so happy that he got, and see, look, like them two witnesses, they white men.
Right.
See, that woman, she knew other people was there, but by them being white, she didn't think they would stand up for Mr. Irvin. See, she in for a surprise too. She did not think those two white guys was gonna come in Mr. Irvin's defense and make her look like the fool she is.
Right. And it was one, the what stood out to me is one of the guys, he wasn't even a football fan. And he told exactly what happened. He said it was nothing inappropriate that transpired from the time him, Mr. Irvin, and the other gentleman walked through the doors of the lobby until the time when, Mr. Irvin parted his way and went to his room, and he went to his room. Nothing happened inappropriate between that so-called lady, and I'm calling her so-called because any type of so-called woman that claims to be a woman that has to lie on a man, that's sad. I don't respect you
She
as a
she
woman.
she she is the lowest of the low. I mean, that's how I view it. It was two people that I know of in my family that was murdered back in the slavery day. Well, one of the Oklahoma bombing, my family owned a lot of those businesses in Oklahoma. And
Mhm.
that bombing, that was over my cousin. He was actually messing around with a white woman, and he worked the elevator in one of them buildings. He was the elevator operator, and she told a lie on him, and they just like similar to what Mr. Irvin said,
Mhm.
they drug him on his back to the tree. They hung him, and they said that what's crazy is back then the white people would come out like it was, how, just imagine if the president is doing a press conference or something, and all the people come out to watch. It was something. It's like amazing. It's like something that they enjoy watching. It's like they come out with their popcorn and shit, like they watching a movie. Like it's astonishing for them. And then they say not once they hang the black man, they're still standing around 30 minutes, you know,
Right.
talking to each other and like it's nothing. And then they go on about their business, go home. So it's like it's crazy. Then my other cousin, they actually locked him up. He was in a relationship with this white woman, and I don't know for the life of me why our black ancestors would even mess with the women. Period. Why?
Right.
I don't even understand it. But he was messing around with the woman, and she went and lied. She did an Emmett Till. She lied and told her husband that he flirted with her or whatever. When actually, my cousin was screwing her. And they put him in jail. Do you know the white men came and put things on the jail cell and tore the jail down, the jail door, bust the jail open, got him, drug him to his tree of death and hung him. And the people stood around for like 45 minutes, all astonished and happy and this and that. When it was over, they went on about their day. I'm going to send you the information and stuff, lady, so you can read on it. A lot of
Okay.
people, well, it's two people in my family that do, they know everything about our, you know,
Yeah.
ancestors and stuff. And we have a group page on Facebook, and a lot of information be there, a lot of literature and stuff for us to read. And that's why I know a lot about my ancestors. I get it from two family members that's real deep into that stuff. They done wrote books on our family, all kind of stuff. That did the real family trees. And the family tree so big it's in a book, you know. But yeah, I think we just done went right back to slavery days. They just doing it
And
a little
that's
bit
what
different.
Mr. Irvin was saying. Like, and it really, like, if you really look at it, what bothers me is when people lie. When they lie on someone in such a horrific way, like that, when you know, it's like, do you even have a heart? Do you even have a soul? To You don't even know this man, first of all, and for you to lie, it just amazes me. Like, it's so easy for people to just lie nowadays, and don't even have, they don't think about the lie as they're telling it. They're just thinking about money. Oh, I'm gonna get some money off of this.
Right. That's what it's about. Now, what you think it was about back then? I
I
think
think back then,
I think they got busted by their husbands. I'm
yeah,
being
why?
honest, lady. I think they probably came home with their panties wet or something. I don't know, and had to tell where they lied, you
But
know.
that's
But they had to tell them something. Had to explain why your makeup gone, why your underwear wet, who what you know, and they just lied. I guess to protect themselves from the husbands. I don't know. I
but
always
that,
wondered that.
but that's just like this stuff with happened with Harvey Weinstein.
Right. But see,
Everybody,
now they do have they have a reason to tell these lies because they trying to get paid. They trying to get financial gain. Back
like,
then, them black people didn't have nothing. What was their purpose then for lying on these people? That's what I'm saying. That's just always
but I'm gonna say this.
curious thought to me.
That's just like with the Harvey Weinstein situation. When I believe that he may have promised people certain roles, and we all heard about the casting couch. If you know how they get them roles or whatever, everybody's heard about it, because when all of this stuff came out, they said that everybody in Hollywood already knew about the casting couch, right? So I
Right.
feel like they turned these women turned it in. Some of them, I'm not saying all, I don't know. But from what I see and what it looked like, is that some of these women didn't want to look like they were hoes. So they turned it around and said that they were sexually assaulted when they already knew what the get down was in order to get where they were trying to go. We're
Right.
not stupid.
Right.
So what better way to get out of it so you won't be looked at as a whole? Oh, he tried to do this to me. All because of what?
Right.
They got mad because he didn't follow through with what he may have promised. You know what I'm saying? So this is nothing, it doesn't take a rocket science to know what the scenario or the narrative is, but I just feel like when people are lying on
What
people,
sickening is what people would do for money, what people would do for celebrity status. And
it's ridiculous.
I was reading about what's his name, Medina. What's the guy name? He kind of like discovered Will Smith. Was it? Is his name Medina Harris? I can't think his last name, but I did a little. No, I didn't do no commentary on it, but I shared it in my community chat. What is? It was a rapper from New York, well-known rapper. Let me get it. Let me get it in my. Let me go on my community chat.
Hmm.
Oh, you know, I could show. Well, no. For all of you who want to see the full press conference of Michael Irvin denying these allegations, I posted it in my community chat. Um, Now is something I wanted to about Michael. This guy Medina. I'm looking for it in my community chat, lady, because I done said the man name all wrong and everything. But allegedly, this is the second time I've heard things that kind of allude to Will Smith allegedly being probably bisexual. Okay, his name is Benny Medina. He was sued twice for raping men. One of them he raped in a swimming pool. And then there was a let me read this little article from MC Sean. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I nearly became the prince of a town called Bel Air. 55-year-old New York rapper MC Sean has claimed he was picked for the Fresh Prince role, but didn't get the part as he rejected producer Benny Medina's advances. And this was printed November 10th, 2020. Now, the reason why I brought that up, lady, lady done got knocked out again. Hold on.
Okay, here I am.
Yeah. So the reason why I brought that up, lady, is because um, DMX. DMX has came to Chicago a lot. Okay. Um, when he used to come here, he used to hang out with my husband. And I remember way back when my husband told me that DMX had told him that what was that, Romeo Must Die? I forgot what movie. It was either Romeo Must Die. It was one of those movies. No, it wasn't Romeo Must Die because DMX was in there. It was a movie that DMX did not star in. I think Will Smith got the role. But DMX was called to the trailer. And this, it was a proposition to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the man wanted sexual favors, right? At that time, I knew names and everything. This was so long ago, child. This was before my daughter was born, and she's 30. But anyway, DMX was like, hell no, I don't get down like that. He said as he leaving the trailer, he see two people. They stop and talk. He asked them where they going. They was on their way to the trailer, the same trailer he just left, and that was Will Smith and Jamie Foxx. He said Will Smith got the part. So I'm like, when I heard that this guy was raping people and shit, I'm like, man, did he rape Will Smith? Is this what Will Smith had to do to get where he at? I'm hoping it's not true, and I'm saying allegedly because I don't want to be sued by putting out no gay rumors on Will. I don't know that man to be gay, but it just makes me wonder, and it also makes me wonder what kind of hold Jada has on this man. It makes me feel like he afraid that she gonna tell some dark secrets if he get rid of this marriage because it's toxic and he needs to get rid of it. But that's just my opinion. What's your thoughts, lady?
Well, when it comes to them two, it's just like we've heard it all. I don't know them people from a can of paint. I don't know what they do in their house. I don't care to know. But I just know living in California, going to Hollywood, working in Hollywood, it's always been those stories that in order for people to really get where they're trying to go, they have to do certain things. And
Yeah, I've
we
always heard it, but I never believed it until over the last 4 years. So this R. Kelly stuff came.
more and more people are starting to say the same thing. And a lot of these people are celebrities. So
Right.
it got to be some truth to something because I mean they just not all just saying the same thing, and a lot of them don't speak on it because they don't want to be blackballed within the industry. So,
Right.
but
Hmm.
stupid, we're looking. It's like a big this world is like a big picture, like a big TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you hear all kind of stuff, you see all kind of stuff. You got circus acts going on over here. You got people doing stuff over here. But that's what I was gonna say too. Like, is anybody really paying attention to what's really going on in the world nowadays? Because you can
Right.
get caught up with so many things that are not important and you
Mm-hmm.
miss the things that are important, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's so easy to do that. And that just goes to show you how much people are not in tune with reality
Right. Mm-hmm.
to where
Yeah.
you miss something.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
like my dad always told me, if you always talking, you'll never hear nothing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So,
Yep.
I just don't understand like the extreme measures that some people go to want to be seen, to seek attention. Um, I sit back and I watch a lot of stuff with people, and that's how you learn about people because you got to watch them and observe. So
Yeah.
it's for me when get to learn a person or I see certain things that they do or certain ways they getting down, it make me just really get in tune with them to see what move they gonna make next. You know what I'm saying?
And you could
Because
pretty much pinpoint it too.
right, right. But if I was moving like certain people move, I wouldn't see it. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I just really wish that our people, speaking in general, and I'm saying our people because I love our people. I love our people. I love our race. But
Right. We don't stick together. We need to.
no, we don't. And that's what hurts me because our people don't know how to let stuff go. They don't know how to say, I apologize, I'm sorry. They don't know they
Well,
don't even
because a lot of them are narcissists.
yes.
A lot of, it is what it is. Lady, for me, once I learned, I just know how to move around.
Right,
Uh, that's what you got to do nowadays.
right.
hmm
I,
So, lady, I'm on, I don't want to be on here too long,
right,
but
right, right.
do you know how to put your link in the chat, lady?
Um, I don't know how to
If you
do.
can't put it in the chat, once we end it and it load up, go in the comments and drop your link. So everybody, please go over and subscribe to Lady T channel. She does have a channel. She's been at it for a little minute now. If you don't see her link in the chat, please get the link out of the comments. She's gonna drop it in the comments. And I thank you, sister, for getting on the panel with me tonight.
No,
And in closing, um, I'm praying for our black men. It's sad how every time we look up, they being accused of inappropriate behavior, and I know, it's lies.
right.
And I just be glad when the world wake up to it. And with that being said, peace, love, and happiness. And we out of here. Love you, sis.
Love you too. Bye, you guys.